just don't stop. We can't catch a break. This is just forever. This is just forever. We're just gonna be losing forever. It's just never going to end. It's just gonna be a continuous cycle of loss after loss after loss. What do we do? There's nothing we can do. Wemby plays, we lose. Wemby doesn't play, we lose. What do we do? This is our season now. This is it. We can't catch a break. You think the refs care? Refs don't care. No one cares. No one cares about the Spurs. We lose harder. Yes, we lose harder. That's all we can do is lose harder. That's all we can do. Good God, dude. I don't know what else we're supposed to do at this point. I don't know. It's just over. It's just over. When next year? Yeah, maybe like in 3 years. I don't know. I can't deal, y'all. I think I'm giving up on the channel for a while. I don't know what to do. I truly don't know what to do. It's all right. We're gonna be okay, I think. I won't be okay, but I don't know. Vassell was not also out. All right, let's take it. So I knew that a lot of Spurs fans weren't going to watch this game. I mean, for obvious reasons. I mean, even me being in love with the San Antonio Spurs, you know, as you guys are, I was even close to not watching this game because I knew it was going to be an L. And when Wemby's not playing, it's like, well, it's definitely going to be an L because we've been barely like losing with Wemby. So if Wemby's not playing, it's like we're really going to lose. So yeah, that's basically what happened. We really lost. So how do I feel about this game as a whole? There's nothing I can take out of it. It's just same old, guys. Like there's nothing that I can say was extraordinarily positive. There's nothing I can say that was extraordinarily negative. Nah, not really. Just the same old. I will say one thing that I brought up before, and I'm going to bring it up again. All right. And I know that this won't be controversial. I don't think this will be controversial. I think most people would agree with this. Zach Collins, my boy. While I love Zach Collins and I think that he's a very good and essential veteran for this team. I mean, young veteran, but a veteran for this team nonetheless. I do think that him coming off the bench, I'm not a coach, but I think him coming off the bench would not be a bad thing. And the reason being is because going against that second unit, he could have a little bit more freeway. And also, on top of it, dude, Zach Collins, when he's on the court with, I'm not saying this happened this game, but when he's on the court with Mamu, Osman, McDermott, and Malachi, he plays like fairly well. I like that group really well together. And I think that will be a really nice second unit coming off the bench. Obviously not all at once, but I think it'll be really nice. And also when it comes down to like who should start as point guard, is it Jeremy or is it Trey Jones? I don't think it really matters. Honestly, I think Jeremy Sohan needs to get as many touches as running as a point as humanly possible, only because this is the one opportunity he's going to have, and it's this season, and he could get a lot of development, a lot of reps in this season for that. But at the same time, you know, I don't necessarily want, if I had to choose, I don't think Sohan coming off the bench in favor for Trey Jones is that great. I would much rather us just say screw it and Zach Collins be the one come off the bench, and then you just start Wemby as center next to Sohan. I mean, that's on paper, that's the best lineup you could probably have for this team, right? It will be Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Keldon, Sohan, Wemby. And based on how Zach Collins has played, I don't think you're getting enough utility out of him for being the floor spacer that he was supposed to be, right? He's capable of being it, but he just hasn't shot that well. And I wouldn't be shocked if there's another conversation soon with Pop about that. So I have no idea. But I will say that I think Zach Collins coming off the bench will be beneficial, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But I will say this, if you want to take some positivity out of this game, Bassie was extraordinarily efficient defensively. He had one play that was a slip up where he didn't, like, he wasn't paying attention, and Keldon was forced to foul Zion Williamson. Wasn't 100% his fault, but yeah, he should have paid attention. I mean, you got big Zion Williamson coming down the court, right down the middle. But, you know, other than that, I thought he was very engaged. The biggest problem that we've had with him is the fact that he's been disengaged. But when he's showing this amount of effort and this amount of mental power, brain power, or whatnot, he's a pretty good player. And you can see it in this game. He had 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Now, he is one-dimensional, but like I said before, like when everyone was going crazy about, I really want Kai Jones, I really want Jalen Duren, I really want, and those guys are really, really good. Well, Jalen Duren's really, really good. And while I like those players, I also believe that you can get kind of a smaller version of those players, like in free agency, or you can sign them. Like, you know, it's not like Wemby or Sohan where these guys are one. Well, hold on, let me calm down. Wemby is like 1 in a million. Sohan is like 1 in 1,000. Like, these guys don't come by very often. So, you know, I would have rather picked up Sohan than get a player that, you know, can fulfill the same role that Bassie right now is fulfilling. So just overall, look, not much I can say about this game that's stupid positive or anything. I think that it was the same old, same old. What, did the team show effort? Yes. Okay. The effort is not the problem. The problem is the experience. The problem is the cohesiveness. The problem is the team chemistry. They're still learning those things. They're still getting accustomed to it. And this is a very bad record. I know it is very bad record. And unfortunately, the Spurs have made it kind of more difficult on themselves. Like, when you get on this type of losing streak, it gets really difficult, because there were a few games in there that they should have won. Like, let's just be honest. We should have at least 6 wins at this point that they had a really good opportunity to win. I felt like the Atlanta Hawks game hurt the most for me, because everything was just lined up so perfect, but then they still had those waves of the turnovers and the bad fouls, and now our offense is stagnant, and that just killed you when you're going against a guy like Trae Young, who's just going to pick you apart on the third and the fourth, and he knows how to finish. So experience hurt there. And in this game, I just wasn't expecting us really to win. I mean, I thought that we played impressively for all things considered. The fact that the Pelicans were defensively making us look silly. I thought we did the best we possibly could. But yeah, it wasn't beautiful. Also, Sohan, while his footwork was really good in this game, and I thought that he gave himself some really nice looks. Not every look was great, but he gave him some nice looks. He just missed shots, and that's unfortunate. But you know it's a bad game when no one scored 20 points. I mean, that's bad. I mean, that's terrible. Nobody gave us 20. But hey, kudos to the Pelicans. They really locked us down defensively. Shoot, even CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum looked like a lockdown out there. I was like, oh my goodness. Collins is not good. No, Collins is good. Collins is a good player. I think just right now, I will say this: he has a heavy workload. Okay, like Zach Collins has a heavy workload right now. So I'm not mad at him. It's just I don't necessarily think that he's being as effective as a floor spacer as he possibly can, and I think maybe he'll have a little bit more success coming off the bench. I don't know. It just seemed like he worked well with Osman McDermott specifically, so I think that might be nice. Also, by the way, where's Doug McDermott been? Last game it was a coach's decision. Did something happen? Is he having a baby or something? Like where the heck where has he been? Sohan over Wemby? What? Yeah, where has he been? Does anyone know? I don't know. That's one thing I was wondering. I was like, where the heck? Lineups are trash. Pops is yeah. Okay. But where is? I guess maybe you guys don't know. I don't know. So he ain't always getting cooked. No, he's not. He's not always getting cooked. Okay. I don't know. He's getting his jersey retired. Oh, really? Okay. He was gone for 2 games. But okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not great. It's not good. It's terrible. But you know what isn't terrible? Let me tell you guys something, all right? I got something to tell you. Listen. This is what I need you guys to do. I will be giving away tickets. San Antonio Spurs tickets. But honestly, it's just tickets to any game you want, up to $200 value. So $200 tickets. All you have to do is sign up for Mojo Fantasy. Link in my description. Check out the app, man. Just sign up for it. That's all you got to do. Send me a message directly, whether it be on Twitter or whether it be on Instagram. Just send me a DM and you're entered. Just let me know that you signed up. Boom, you're entered into the giveaway. And we're going to go ahead and make that thing happen we'll do about the mid-month. Mid-December is when we'll go ahead and give away the tickets. We'll do like a little spinning wheel and we'll have a winner. Tickets to the next L. Tickets to the next L. If you guys want to catch the San Antonio Spurs latest L, all you have to do is go to Mojo Fantasy, link in my description, check out the app, sign up, and hit your boy up. That's all you got to do. $200, okay? These tickets are expensive. All right? These tickets are very expensive. I just bought tickets to a Grizzlies game. You want to know how much it came out to be? $400. But that was for two tickets. But they were $200. They were $200. It was a lot of money. So tickets are very expensive with Wemby this season. But if you guys are interested, once again, listen to my words, okay? Link in my description. Mojo Fantasy. Sign up. And then send me a message directly, whether it be on Instagram or Twitter, and say, hey, clan, I just signed up. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. They are expensive. Yes. That's why I'm giving away $200 tickets. Okay. Are you hearing me? Do you guys know how much tickets are very expensive? You more than likely all you have to spend is like $500. I'll take care of the 200. You just got to pay for the other 5. Seriously though, like if you guys are interested, sign up. Mojo Fantasy, great stuff, great sports book. They do things so much differently, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in this stream as well. But please, sign up. Good stuff, great stuff. Tough L, guys. Tough L.